हेलो एवरीबॉडी, वेलकम टू जॉय बॉय गेमिंग। स्वागत है आपका।
You'll never believe what I've learned.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
I know we had to do it to open the scriptorium, but it's not something I'd want to repeat.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
I see no reason to involve Ominous.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
दर्शक भाई,
I
good
know
evening,
when
good
not to
evening.
stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it.
हाँ, नाश्ता अभी just अभी चाय पिया, चाय टोस्ट किया, खाया और अब चालू किया स्ट्रीम।
Poor Anne and Sebastian.
हाँ, अभी just चाय पिया, चाय नाश्ता किया।
Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I can't lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further.
और बता दर्शक भाई, काम कैसा चल रहा है आज का?
Please let me know. It would mean a lot.
तुम्हारे लड़ाई झगड़े के बीच में हमको काहे पिस रहे हो यार? दर्शक भाई, कस्टम खेलते हैं कल? अच्छा अच्छा।
Revelio.
Acquire dreary call with knapsack. Okay. मेरे पास टैलेंट है यार, मेरे को यूज करना चाहिए। और एक है। अच्छा मैंने छोड़ दिया है खेलना। अच्छा अच्छा। ता ला 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 ला।
Oh, hello. Who would have thought someone as young as me could save my uncle's life?
Hello, Adelaide. How are you and your uncle
एक
doing?
मिनट गाइस
Very
मैं
well,
एक
thanks
लगा
to
के आता
you.
हूँ
The
स्ट्रीम
more
पे।
I learn about Ranrock's foul lot, the more astounded I am that my uncle survived. I looked back over his old owls and noticed that they included pertinent details about his rare metal deposits. I believe that Ranrock's fiends were after those deposits and that they needed my uncle's knowledge. He was willingly going to rot away in that cell to keep me safe.
It was nothing at all, Adelaide. I'm just glad your uncle's safe.
So am I. Seeing him again was such a relief. I told him that he must remain vigilant from now on. I, for one, can't help but look over my shoulder now whenever I leave the castle grounds.
Could you remind me how the Daedalian keys work again?
When you spot or hear a flying key, you're to follow it back to its cabinet. Inserting it in the lock is the tricky part. I hope you follow some. If you open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if anything. What are you playing at?
कितना दूर जाना है गाइस? यहाँ से तो निकल ही सकता हूँ मैं। लॉन्डन का गेम देखा, यूसी 2,75,000 के बिका दिया। मतलब दलसुख है, कार ओपनिंग किया क्या वो? पोर्शे ओपन किया ना।
What's that? Who's an intruder?
Depulso! Defender! Protego!
Seriously, one of my own. You arrogant. I won't rest until you're dead.
Crucial.
Let him die slowly. बहुत बुरी तरह मारा रे उसको मैं। साढ़े 9 बजे मैं सो गया था कल। अच्छा 9:30 बजे जल्दी सो गए कल। तेरे प्यारे प्यारे देखी तेरे प्यारे आज पता नहीं कौन से रील देख रहा था मैं गाइस। ला 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 कोई कैसल है क्या ये?
I should investigate.
सब लोग लेट आते हैं तो मैं सो गया। लेट मतलब सुबह।
This place has seen better days. Accio! Incendio!
I've seen you duel. Your strategies were...
कसला डेंजर है क्रूशियो। भाई पेनफुल डेथ मिलता है रे।
Accio! Incendio!
Don't stoop low to get out of this alive.
Gryffindor!
Fight for me.
Nice try!
You're putting me to sleep.
Protego!
You're going to regret that. You've made a grave mistake.
Defender!
तुमको क्या हाल तो फालतू लग रहा है क्या? हमको पेल के चले जाओगे? बताओ। हाँ
Accio! Revelio! Professor Howard will never believe this.
भगवा में भर लिया गाइस मैंने उसको. क्रूशियो कर्स बहुत मस्त है. ऐसा पेन, दर्द देके मार देता है. चल मेरे हैरी. जहां देखो दुकान खोल के खड़े हो जाते हैं लोग. तुम्हारे पास क्या है प्रिया ट्रेडेबल? बेच ही देते हैं.
You won't be disappointed, I can promise you that.
हम डिसअपॉइंट नहीं होंगे. टका होंगे. अगर किसी एनिमल को क्रूशियो कर्स दिया तो कैसा रहेगा? इशरे कर्स दे दिया मैंने इसको. का स्पेन कर्स.
Revelio.
ऐसे ही दर्द दिएंगे. दर्द यार दे तेल. क्या चाहिए अपने को? Giant purple toad with a knapsack. What the hell is that thing?
Assignment's all finished.
कौन सी भयानक जगह पे आ गया हूँ यार. Guys, please like and share. If you know, please subscribe यार. Sparkaf. Niffler.
Excellent work today. Class dismissed. I take it you're ready to learn your new spell.
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good.
Bombarda.
Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution.
मैं
when
तो use
casting it.
करूँगा. Of course,
I will,
Professor.
Professor.
I will hold you to that promise. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead. Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile.
Bombarda.
Well done. Now,
अरे मजा आ जाएगा इसको यूज करने में guys.
let us put it into practice, shall we? Go ahead and try it on the pumpkins.
Bombarda!
Excellent wand work.
Ish,
Cast the
ish.
spell just like that every time. Assured and in control.
मजा आ जाएगा guys.
Depulso! Bombarda!
Excellent. You have it well in hand.
Professor,
मजा आ गया.
might I have a moment?
Yes. What is it?
I was wondering what inspired your interest in magical beasts.
Are you considering some sort of profession in the field?
I haven't decided quite yet, but I do find magical beasts fascinating.
You do seem to engage well with the beasts in class. I believe that when choosing a path, particularly of a scholarly nature, one must take into account both one's enthusiasm for a particular subject, as well as how one may best serve the students to whom one is obligated to both inspire
and teach.
teach.
Of course, Professor. When did your path become clear?
I recall it quite vividly. It was the summer between my 6th and 7th years. I read in the Prophet about a wizard who'd been selling alchemy eggs and disappeared in the mountains near my home. I knew of the alchemy, of course, from my studies, but they are native to lands east of here, such as India. I wondered if it was possible that an alchemy could be so nearby. Hence, I went to find it.
Seems quite a challenge finding an alchemy in the mountains.
It was. After a few days, during which my parents grew increasingly annoyed at my absence,
I found a little
what
wizard-
little remained of the wizard egg trader.
Traders.
He was near a tree hollow. And there, inside, was a nest with 7 silver alchemy eggs.
What did you do with them?
Nothing. Beasts are to be valued for what they can provide for wizard kind. Protective clothing, potion ingredients, even wand cores. Only poachers see the value in ending a beast's life for galleons. I left the eggs alone. I hid. And moments later, the beast flew right over my head. Breathtaking. She then seemed to all but disappear as she shrunk to fit into the hollow.
That sounds incredible.
Indeed. I knew in that moment that I needed to understand all that I could about beasts and ensure that wizard kind learned to benefit properly from them. Now, I trust that I have answered your question. You would do well to continue your study of beasts, regardless of your chosen path. Beasts and all that they provide will vastly improve your life, and perhaps one day even save
Save
it.
it.
I shall remember that, Professor.
Thank you.
Thank you.
एक spell मिला guys, bombarda. कुछ तो करने बोल रहे यार, भूल गया मैं सीक्रेट रूम में. हेलो राहुल ब्रो, स्वागत है आपका, स्वागत है. 2 टाइम स्ट्रीम कर रहे हैं तुम भाई? हाँ 2 टाइम कर रहा हूँ, ज़्यादा टाइम नहीं कर पा रहा हूँ ना, तो 2 टाइम कर रहा हूँ मैं. ठोकोलाइज लाइक, ठोकोलाइज लाइक. हाँ देखो लेट गया, देख रहे उसको.
I'll look after you.
Yes bro, yes. यहीं पे बनाते हैं इनका घर गाइस. Haydi. एक मिनट देना गाइस, थोड़ा सा तैयारी कर लूँ। हो गया। पता नहीं क्या क्या करना लगाता है पेटी।
I've rescued the Thestrals and bought the Spellcraft for the pen.
Excellent. Now, to breed your thestrals, simply release them into the same vivarium in which you conjure the pen. Then use the pen to start the process. Come and see Deke when you're finished.
I shall. I wonder where I should conjure their pen.
Okay.
Deke never grows tired of the room's surprises. We now have the perfect place for those thestrals. Please let Deke know once you've bred them.
Everything's all right now.
ओके यहाँ पे बना सकते हैं आप लोग। ट्वेंटी 29 मिनट्स लगेगा। उनतीस मिनट लगेगा रे, ये तो कर नहीं पाएंगे। Meet Poppy sweating. यहाँ से पास में पड़ेगा गाइस। मैजिक इज ऑसम man. जादू जादू।
Accio. Incendio.
पील दिया उसको मैंने गाइस। हौले हौले से हवा लगती है।
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way.
लेट्स गो गाइस। किधर जा रहे हैं अपन?
A
centaur.
Tread.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want
It's
any
none
trouble.
of your
We're
business,
simply
Centaur.
passing through.
Do you take us
ज़्यादा
for
उछड़
fools?
मत.
That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
धमकी दे रहा था अभी उसको मार दिया था.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water.
कुछ तो हो रहा है रे पानी में.
This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Revelio. Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelts. Poor beasts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long.
दारू ही पीता हूँ.
Revelio. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
आजा तेरी तो.
Anything interesting?
Poacher's
अभी मिला
wire.
मेरे को कुछ
All
interesting.
sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
Protect her before I fight. No!
Stupid fight.
Let go! Expelliarmus!
Accio. Incendio.
Confringo!
Potato.
She just got lucky!
Stupefy. Glacius. Accio. Incendio.
Levioso!
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
हेलो
Only one way
रिया,
to find out.
कोई नहीं मैं देख तुझे व्हाट्सएप पे भेजा, उस पे ना जो सर्कल में मेरा फोटो डाल दे जो अभी थंबनेल में लगा है, और वो जो क्रॉस येलो वाला जो ऊपर नीचे लगा है ना वो निकाल दे, डू नॉट क्रॉस वाला, और जो तूने इन गेम लिखा है ना सीक्रेट्स वो भी निकाल दे, क्योंकि पेपर में दिख के आ रही है ना वो।
Reparo.
अरे मजा आ गया रिपेयर यूज करके मेरे को। जो लिखा हुआ है ना तूने लाल कलर में लिखना, वो निकाल दे। इन गेम जॉय बॉय को चाहिए तो नीचे लिख दे, देख सीक्रेट्स ऑफ ग्रिंगॉट्स वो तो लिखा ही है ना पेपर के अंदर, तो वो निकाल दे और इन गेम जॉय बॉय नीचे ले ले, और वो गॉब्लिन की जगह मेरा फोटो लगा दे, बस उतना अच्छा। और आज व्यूज इस पे ही दे दे, आई थिंक तो लेट आउट व्यूज दे नहीं पा रही है तू, कि दे रही है। बाकी सब ठीक है।
What in Merlin's name?
अरे भाई ड्रैगन रखा है इन लोग।
Dragons?
ड्रैगन लड़ा रहे हैं बे।
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word. Given how crowded it is here, how could they possibly enjoy
ड्रैगन लड़ा रहे हैं बे ये
The
लोग।
Centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted. A more hushed approach is like your watch.
हाँ अरे मैं समझा रही है, इसके लिए तो मैं बोला।
Don't know what Victor was thinking, striking a bargain with him.
हाँ ठीक है रिया।
Focus, Totalis.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Ah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is going to get me precisely what I want.
Sickens me to work alongside any of them.
Petrificus totalis.
We have an intruder in our midst.
Crazy.
One in there.
ए रिया मैं देख कर्ज यूज कर रहा क्रूसिफियो पेन वाला मैं सीखा टोपी नहीं वो स्पेल नहीं क्या जो 3 फॉरबिडन स्पेल है पेन वाला लव वाला और डेथ वाला पेन वाला का एक रील बनाने का है अपने को वो याद दिलाना आज के इसमें मिल जाएगा तेरे को या आप भी के कोई इसमें से ले लेना तो अभी इस्तेमाल करूंगा ना तो ले लेना तू वहां से
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
हाँ पेन वाला लिया और बाकी है अभी वो थर्ड फोर्थ पार्ट में नहीं क्या वो मूडी देख पेन का यूज करता
What's going on down there?
वैसा तू कर इशरे
They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her up, shall we?
आज के स्ट्रीम से कोई भी पेन वाला उठा लेना मैंने एनिमल को एक टॉर्चर किया वो ले लेना तू
Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. Can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
पेन वाले का क्रूसियो का एक बनाने का है अपने को
Hello, Hamora.
और ड्रैगन वाला ये हिपोग्रिफ वाला मिला क्या रील तेरे को
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The elements of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Careful! Ramrock will want his dragon in there. Get out of here. I won't rest.
You're the one we're looking for, and you, poor friend.
Careful not to.
You've made a mistake. Stop right there.
Like to put the dragons, do you?
Bombarder.
You've the brains of a troll, you. You won't escape again.
Incendio. Glacius. Defender. Depulsion.
Let's see.
भाई फेल दिया रे। पाँच बजे उठी हूँ, नींद आ जाता है। अच्छा भाई साहब ये क्या फाइट चल रहा है ना?
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
मजा आएगा। रिया इसका भी रील बनाना। नहीं नहीं अलग है। नहीं नहीं अलग है अलग है।
This way.
मजा आ गया रे, क्या पीला। दिलसुख भाई सोने जा रहे इतने जल्दी?
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was
अरे
the
रिया,
dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
अच्छा रिया को बोल रहे हो क्या? गुड सोने जा रही रिया।
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And
ये तो
right
लाइन
now
मार
we're
रही है
it.
सच्ची। अरे वही पॉपी है, वो
Be careful,
हिपोग्रिफ
Lily.
वाली
I shall see
जो
you back at the
हाईविंग को
castle.
दिखाने लेके गई थी। अच्छे अच्छे रील है रे। पेन का भी बना सकती है तू। कल वाले इसमें से तुझे हाईविंग का मिल जाएगा। आज के इसमें से तू पेन कर्स का उठा सकती है। ड्रैगन वाला 2 रील हो गया आज का।
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
अच्छा तेरा रैंक पुश हो गया? हाँ 3 रील हो गया आज का। एक वो हाईविंग वाला, एक पेन वाला और ये ड्रैगन वाला तू बना ही सकती है। ड्रैगन्स इन वो नहीं क्या 4th पार्ट में एक ड्रैगन्स इन मूवी और ड्रैगन्स इन ऐसा। जस्ट भी लाइक एंड शेयर कर दो यार। स्लाइस अ डैंगलिंग डॉगॉक।
Revelio. Bombarder. Confringo. Defender. Glacier. Protego. Stupid. Defender. Accio. Stupid. Glacier. Incendio. Defender. Depulso. Protego. Stupid. Bombarder. Confringo. Defender. Depulso. Bombarder.
आईडी दे दिया दोस्त को 15 तारीख को वो कर देगा मैं बस तो खेलते क्लासिक ये क्या पेन वाला कर नहीं पेन वाला ये वाला कर दे रुक तेरे को दिखाता मैं अभी यूज किया ना वो इस पे अभी देख हरा कलर का आता है तो दिखाता हूँ मैं थोड़ी देर के लिए रुक जा तुझे दिखाता हूँ मैं कैसा है पर्स कोई एनिमी दिखेगा ना तो दिखाता हूँ मैं देखा ना दिखाता
You're the one who stole our gauntlet. Well, there. But then it's Expulsion. Stupid dash. Glacier. Accio. Protect.
Quite conductive, aren't we?
You're in. Incendio.
This has become...
Glacier.
Barely felt that at all.
Everyone gets lucky now and then.
Incendio.
Incendio. You'll need to be quicker than that. Expulso.
Well. Crucible.
कसला डेंजर है कर्स हाँ नहीं नहीं देख ये ऐसा क्रॉस जैसा आता है ये ऐसा आता है ना देख अभी जैसा आया ये हाँ ये पेन कर्ज कसला आवाज आता है उसमें ये करके डेंजर वाला आवाज आता है ये इसका ही बना दे तू
I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
साला नशा करो तुम राग जलने लगा रे इस पे। ड्रैको।
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
भाई डेट पे ले जा यार इसको, क्या बोलती रिया? कॉन्स्टलेशन का नाम है वो। इसमें ऑप्शन है क्या पर डेट पे लेके जाने का? आई डोंट थिंक सो। इसमें कहाँ हैरी है रिया? इसमें अपन खुद की स्टोरी बना रहे। इसमें ना रॉन है ना हरमाइनी है, इस पे ओनली ये है। क्या होगा अगर ये पेन वाला कर्स मैं किसी स्टूडेंट पे यूज करूँ तो रिया? तो अगर एवाकाडावरा यूज करेगी ना किसी भी स्टूडेंट पे, लगी ऑरर आते, पता है क्या? पुलिस आती अपने पीछे। वो रील देखी है क्या तू? डेंजर है बाबा। वो तो फिर ओरिजिनल गेम खेलना पड़ेगा रे रिया मेरे को। देखिए बेल वाला सीन। डबरा अब्बा डब्बा रे, अब्बा डब्बा, अब्बा डब्बा, अब्बा डब्बा यूज करेगी ना, अब्बा डब्बा। अबड़ा का डब्बा, आवाकाडो रे, छोड़ो वो भी नहीं, आवाकाडो। हॉगवर्ट्स से भगा देगा। आवाकाडो रे, नहीं रे, आवाकाडो है, आवाकाडो। It's not.
So this is the underground harbor.
यहीं से, यहाँ से देख, ये देख। रिया देख, वो फर्स्ट पार्ट में नहीं क्या बोट में जाते, देख इधर आके रुकती है बोट, ये अंडरग्राउंड में, फिर यहाँ से अंदर जाते हैं बच्चे। देख ले, इमेजिन करती होगी ना बोट्स कहाँ से जाती, जब बोट आ रही तो यहाँ से। चढ़ना नल्ला। देख यहाँ से जाते हो लोग।
Revelio.
देख लिखा, देख लोकेटेड डीप इन द विडिक इज लैंडिंग बोट डिलीवरिंग द फर्स्ट ईयर क्लास स्टूडेंट्स द ब्लैक लेक ऑफ द हॉगवर्ट्स। यहाँ से फर्स्ट ईयर स्टूडेंट्स को लाया जाता है। जो भी फर्स्ट ईयर के बच्चे होंगे ना, बोट में लाए जाते हैं यहाँ से। अरे नल्ला हाँ अपन फिफ्थ है ना अपन को सीधा ड्रैगन लेके आया
Confringo!
इधर किसका वेट करने का
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Nice to see you again. Thank you for asking. And I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You might recall that I was trying to cast non-verbally when we met in the common room. Well, I mastered that. And now I've taken to creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
इसको देख रहे हो इन लोग का भी काम साला हम ही करें
if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Confringo! I'm going to have to use Accio to get to the... Got it. Only 4 more to go.
Reading can be as magical as any spell. Why can't students see that?
हम तो पढ़ना फिर बुढ़िया नहीं तो हम काहे पढ़े उसके लिए इसको ऐसा लग रहा है पढ़ना इजी है अभी तक इधर पेन यूज कर दूं क्या कर्स रिया
Perhaps the book Professor Weasley wants me to get is upstairs.
मेरे को डर लगता है अरे कुछ हुआ नहीं ठंडा नहीं पड़ा इस पे यूज करूंगा गाइस मैं हट भाई तुम्हारे कॉलेज में भी था क्या कोई रिया ऐसा बुक्स पढ़ो करके? दिन भर बुक्स ही पढ़ो।
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration?
रुक जा तेरे को बात में आता हूँ मैं।
Revelio. Accio.
इसकी एक बुक किधर है यार?
Revelio.
Any spell. Why can't students see that?
Accio.
That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
मैं तो बिना कॉलेज ग्रेजुएशन कंप्लीट है कैसे?
Revelio.
कैसे रिया तुम कैसे कंप्लीट किया?
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork.
अच्छा ऐसा हो रहा क्या रिया?
They don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
अरे मुझे क्या पता? अरे क्या बकलोल है? हेलो ए रिया सर्च कर बरा। गोल्डन स्निच के पहले कौन सा मैजिकल क्रीचर यूज करते थे क्विडिच के लिए? जल्दी जल्दी जल्दी। ये ऐसा ऐसा सवाल पूछेगी मेरे से, इसको मैं बता रहा हूँ, मैं पेन कर्स दे दूंगा इसको, मर मुझा जाएगी ये। क्या मजाक हुआ? मिला क्या गाइस? गोल्डन स्निच होगा। चलो गोल्डन स्निच।
The golden snidget.
Correct! The Snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg.
सही निकला रे.
They're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
ये तो पता होना चाहिए तेरे को. जल्दी बता. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck? Without देखे बता. जल्दी बता. The Felix, the Althosti Draught, or the Paper Potion? Tell me fast. मुझे इसका आंसर पता है. You are wrong, Ria. इसका आंसर है Felix.
Felix Felicis.
Well done. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organized competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
अरे रिया इसका तो बता सकती है तू. The tale of three brothers involves which magical artifacts? The Founder Relics, the Horcrux, or the Deathly Hallows? अच्छा चल इसका तो बता दे. इसका तो बहुत ही सिंपल है. इसका तो पता ही होगा तेरे को. अरे राइट. Deathly Hallows.
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. According to Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of
List
the
of
Elder Wand,
what?
the
The
Resurrection
Resurrection
Stone,
Stone,
and
and the
the
Cloak
Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
Snitch ne double. The Quaffle.
The Quaffle.
That's right. When a chaser throws the quaffle,
Quaffle,
through one
इतना
of
तो
three
मेरे को भी
hoops in a
पता है.
Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
False. You can only change into that.
False.
Correct. While Polyjuice potion can be used to change things such as age or
race,
race,
it cannot
be
use
used
change
to
species.
change species.
See?
Well,
इतना knowledge है
I suppose
अपने
this has
को.
gone on long enough.
Without
I'll
book.
put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either.
इतना smart है जोरी. इसको पेन कर्ज देगा मैं. इसकी तो जात.
I'm sorry. I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind.
कहाँ है रे? कहाँ है डंडा?
I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
Build.
Incendio. Accio. Defendo. Bombarda. Depulso. Confringo.
Let's search. अरे नहीं इधर दे नहीं सकते. देख काम ही नहीं कर रहा है. लगेगा ही नहीं. अरे वॉन्ड ही काम नहीं कर रहा पता है. मुझे लगता है अपडेट में कुछ चेंजेस किए क्या. तो लास्ट टाइम मैंने देखा था किसी ने दिया था. उसके पीछे वो ऑर्डर्स लग गए थे.
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people
अरे
are
मुझे कुछ
trustworthy.
दिया नहीं रे इसने.
Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me reading my diary.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
हाँ ये कहाँ आ गया मैं. Okay, 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 okay. Peri peri chic.
Oh.
So frustrating. You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful. Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you. And she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
Bye, Rahul bro. Bye bye.
She's concerned for your safety. It may be best for you to stay away from Hogsmeade for now.
That may be safe, but I do not believe that it would be best. Do you? You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Randrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
Revelio.
Over here.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going.
I'd like
to track that dragon down as soon as I can.
Send 200 bro
I'll
for
let you know when I have news of her
Let me check,
location.
bro. Thank you for 200 bro. Thank you Ghost YT for 200 guys. PPGG.
Alfred Lawley's none too pleased. Seems he's been burgled. I shall pretend I never heard the rumours of your involvement.
Revelio. Revelio.
Hello. Mind you don't turn quick.
Hello.
Welcome to Brood and Peck. I'm Ellie Peck. And before you ask, I'm out of a Braxton hair. The lot of it was bought up by a trader in Ottery St. Catchpole. Made me take it in person, they did. No care that I had to shut the shop. Apparently had a bad experience with someone shipping them hair for my Wampus cat. Must have been someone from America, no doubt, because we don't even have them here. Anyway, what are you here for? Mooncarved fur? Derrickle feathers? Always have trouble collecting them myself as the bird keeps disappearing. Cheeky thing. Used to carry them in the shop, Derricles. But people kept asking for their money back when they'd get home and the blasted things would be nowhere in sight.
I can imagine that would be rather frustrating.
There's worse. Trust me. Most of the suppliers of whooper feathers may as well be living in St. Mungo's. Not surprising. I suppose. The cry in those things. Oh, but such
She talks too
marvelous
much, man.
feathers. Almost worth going mad for.
Sounds like stocking your shelves comes with some hazards.
Truer words never spoken. Used to carry beasts themselves. Good business it was, but add it up to here with parents grumbling. Not my fault if the little ones caught a flea of an easel. Ooh, you should have heard them. No, best with byproducts. And I do like to make sure the beasts are safe and well cared for. Couldn't guarantee that with some of these prospective owners. Now, why don't you have a good look around? Stocks change all the time, and not just because they disappear. Always best to pop in whenever you can to get things before they run out. Which they used to literally do.
Ah, boy.
Thank you, I will.
Take all the time you need. And thank you for stopping by. A treat to have you here.
What do you have for sale?
I don't mind selling things for certain clients. You know where to find me.
दोनों फीमेल ही है बे.
I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
Revelio.
Hope you're not here for a knotgrass sprig, because I'm not entirely sure I have them in stock. But your things will be safe with me, till they're sold. Then you'll have to make do with money. Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
फ्लक्सविस सीट किधर मिलेगा यार मेरे को?
Hello. Is there something I can help you with?
How do you do? I'm Saccharissa Tugwood, and I have an exciting business proposition for you.
Okay.
Now, it may surprise you to learn that someone of my obvious esteemed lineage would be in business. But I only want to help the less fortunate.
That's incredibly nice of you.
Oh, there's more. You see, I've been experimenting with a new beauty cream. A cream that will rid our glorious school of the hideous, greasy pustules plaguing our poor pubescent classmates. But I've run out of the key ingredient, Booba-tuber pus. Booba-tubers do grow in the Forbidden Forest, however. If only I could pay someone to collect a few for me.
I can try and find some for you if I have the time.
Marvellous. I'd go myself, but I don't want to. I only need a few booba-tubers, but they grow wild, so you'll have to look around.
Okay.
Our spotty classmates are counting on you, so you mustn't tarry.
Into the Forbidden Forest for booba-tubers.
She's so condescending, man. Man.
I hope it's worth the risk. Accio. Glacier. Incendio. Aloha Mora. I'm not going to hurt you.
रेस्क्यू तो कर लिया उसको गाइस अपन ने.
Incendio.
What was that? I'll check your punch.
Bombarda. Depulso.
Someone messing about.
Defender. Bombarda. Depulso.
No,
Confringo. Revelio. Glacius.
If it isn't
Incendio.
Crucio. Defender. Bombarda. Confringo. Depulso.
Yes, they want to fight. No one fights for me. I'll spot you like a...
Defender. Depulso. Bombarda. Revelio.
Protego! Incendio!
You're a bit reducto.
Confringo!
Confringo!
Depulso.
You dare kill!
Reducto.
Confringo.
You can do better.
Confringo.
It's a blood with blood.
Reducto. Confringo.
Glacius. Confringo. Revelio.
ज्यादा ही बाहर आ गया मैं जाते जाते।
Defender. Depulso. Confringo. Go down is easy.
Is that the best you can do?
My back is my bark. Defender. Depulso. Confringo. Protego. Stupefy.
Running home.
Stupefy. Defender.
एक मिनट गाइस।
Revelio. Incendio. Protego. Incendio. Stupefy. Glacius. Confringo. Protego. Stupefy. Aloha Mora.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. This is where Saccharissa said to go. Now, where are those boober-tubers? Just my luck. Incendio. Protego. Glacius. Incendio. Defender. Bombarda. Depulso. Confringo. Cruising. Glacius. Incendio. Defender. Depulso. Bombarda. Confringo. Revelio. Oh, that smells awful. Only 4 more, thank goodness. Revelio. Revelio.
Pathetic display. Protego!
Stupefy. Protego. Stupefy. Stupefy. Revelio. That should do it. I'd better get back to Saccharissa now.
Something.
Depulso.
That was a mistake.
Confringo. Protego. Stupefy.
I haven't even had my tea yet.
Bombarda.
Head in the clouds, this one.
Defender.
Incendio.
ओ भाई साहब क्या फाइट हुआ इधर
Revelio. Saccharissa, I found the tubers you needed.
Splendid. I hope it wasn't too much trouble. May I have them?
It actually was a spot of trouble. You never mentioned I might encounter a troll. I think you should pay me more.
I suppose a higher price is less offensive than being forced to regard the hideous, greasy pustules plaguing our pubescent classmates. Thank you, and your payment, of course. Now I can begin perfecting my potion to save our poor pimply peers. Don't know who should be more grateful, I or our unsightly spotty classmates. One day the wizarding world will know my name, and you will have been a small part of it.
ये नहीं चाहिए अपने को. Okay. Hi Dilsuk, bye, welcome back. Welcome back, Dilsuk, bye, welcome back.
Careful of the mandrakes. I haven't fed them yet. Good for you. Getting all those foul goblins a height. Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
और दिलसुख भाई खाना हो गया आपका? खाना हो गया क्या दिलसुख भाई? खाना अरे यहाँ कहाँ आ गया रे? यहाँ तो रखा ही नहीं था मैंने।
I should let Deke know about the newborn Thestral. Hello, Deke. You'll be pleased to know that a little Thestral was born.
Oh boy.
How wonderful to have more Thestrals in our world. Such misunderstood beasts.
I'm sorry that we can both see Thestrals, Deke.
Deke is privileged to see such majestic beasts, but sometimes wishes Deke couldn't. Deke is to blame.
What do you mean, to blame?
Years ago, Deke's master ordered Deke to help him capture a phoenix, the rarest of all beasts, that master had spotted high on a cliff. The phoenix was the most beautiful beast Deke had ever seen. Deke begged master to leave her be. When Deke hesitated to climb up the cliff as ordered, Deke had to punish himself. As Deke punished himself, master grew angrier and angrier, and in his frustration cast at the regal bird. Deke suspects the phoenix was protecting eggs when it swooped down in fear and fury. Before Deke could reach him, master fell from the cliff.
Me going next time. Bye bye, bro. Bye bye. Thank you for 200. Ghost to IT. Thank you for 200, bro. Bye bye. See you tomorrow.
What a horrible tale, Deke. I'm so sorry.
Deke has only told Professor Weasley that story. And now yourself. Deke often wonders what became of that phoenix. Deke feels fortunate to be at Hogwarts now, helping you rescue beasts. Perhaps Deke can make amends for what came before.
Kind of. Welcome back, Ria. Welcome back, welcome back. क्या खाई रिया? तो सॉरी, तू भाजी लाने गई थी ना, सॉरी।
Professor Howard will never believe this.
क्या बना रही है फिर, क्या स्पेशल? स्पेशल आलू फूल गोभी भुजिया और रोटी माम। मस्त है, मजा है बाबा।
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I'd like the room to feel mysterious and eerie, as if I'm in the Forbidden Forest, surrounded by shadows.
Oh, sounds perfect.
कैसा करना दिख रहा?
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I'd like the room to feel natural and earthy, as though I'm outdoors.
दिलसुख भाई, आप क्या खाए आज? कुछ स्पेशल?
Oh, sounds perfect.
ओ, इधर भी रूम है क्या अपने पास? मुझे पता नहीं था गाइस। नो सब्जी और रोटी। ओके, कल होगा स्पेशल। कल स्पेशल होगा। क्यों दलसुख भाई, कुछ है क्या कल? बर्थडे बर्थडे है क्या आपका? अच्छा, तो शादी में जा रहे हो क्या? फिर तो स्पेशल है दलसुख भाई, फिर तो स्पेशल। और मैं लाइब्रेरी में क्यों आ गया बे अचार डालने? कहीं भी घुस जाता है मैं। कहीं भी घुसना इसको। इतनी रात को उठने की प्रैक्टिस कर रहा है तू?
Samantha, about Summoner's Court.
I'll try not to beat you too badly this time. Ready?
Yes, I'm ready to play.
Then let's get summoning.
मेरे को हरा ही लास्ट टाइम इसने, पता है? इतना गुस्सा आया था ना मेरे को इस पे। नीचे गिर गया।
You'll have to do better than that. Accio!
देख रहे हो, मुझे हरा रही है नुस्ता।
Yes!
हाँ, लॉल्स का शादी हो गया।
How am I to top that? Good match. Care to have another go?
Yes, yes.
But of course.
Splendid.
तुझे हराए बिना तो मैं जाने से रहा। रिया को सब पता है दिलसुख भाई। रिया ने जब पोस्ट किया तब जाके मालूम पड़ा मेरे को तो।
That was sensational.
भाई कहाँ पे आके रुका है देखो गाइस।
Yes. Accio.
Accio.
How am I to top that? That settles it, then.
अब मैं जीता ना।
After your poor show against Natty in class, I thought I could beat you. Appears I overestimated myself.
Don't say that, Samantha. You're a fine player.
Well, that's very kind of you. Let's just say if I'm good, then you're better. I happen to know who you're up against next, and she's no shy opponent. Best of luck.
ना घूम ये हवा में कैसे बैठा है वे? यहाँ कैसे आ गया? हेलो, अरे कलिया क्या कर रहा है तू? मयूर भाई बोला था मेरे को। मयूर गेमिंग बोल दिया क्या आपको दिलसुख भाई? कब बताया?
Were too. To finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
रिया मैं तेरा पोस्ट देखा, तू रील डाली की टॉप गेमिंग चैनल तेरे देखने के। उसमें कौशिक कैसे क्या आया रे? कौशिक तो देख मेरे को लगा नहीं तो देखती चैनल्स उसके।
Could you remind me how the Daedalian keys work again?
When you spot or hear a flying key, you're to follow it back to its cabinet. Inserting it in the lock is the tricky part.
कौशिक का स्ट्रीम देखती है तू? मैं तो कभी देखा नहीं तेरे को उसमें।
If you open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if anything.
अम्मा गिरा रे।
Uncle Roland sends his best. He often asks after you and his owl.
I heard Professor Weasley transfigured the book with all her test answers into an owl.
अच्छा रिया तेरे को तो ऐसे ही पता था। मजा है रे बाबा।
Beautiful.
Goodness. Settle down. Settle down. Transfiguration. As you may be weary of hearing me say.
मैं तो अनसब्सक्राइब मार दिया उसको। जियो को, राइजन को, सबको।
But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight.
हो तितली बना दिया इसने तो।
You all know what to do.
काय को साले मीन है, जब तक सपोर्ट मिल रहा है तब तक ही ऐसे है वो लोग। मैं बीमार था, एक उनमें से एक बंदा भी मेरे को फोन करके पूछा नहीं कि है कि नहीं। मेरे को हर्ट हुआ।
Beautifully done. Class is dismissed. And remember,
बहुत गुस्सा है
now is
मेरे को।
not the time to ease off your studying.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
वो जीवन तो पता है क्या, जब मैं बताया था ना मैं बीमार गिरा है तो हंस रहा था एक बार व्हाट्सएप पे कॉल पे।
Excelling in your schoolwork.
मेरा मजा ले रहा था वो, पता है क्या।
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide is
बड़े यूट्यूबर है ना, ज्यादा घमंड उन लोग को।
I've heard that you can brew an impressive Edurus potion. Hopefully, you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to have when it is needed.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your
6 महीने पहले की बात है।
Was your visit to the kitchens and the Hogsmeade graveyard with Nick to bribe a ghost for information connected in any way to Professor Fig?
मैं जाने दे, बोला कुछ बोला नहीं था उसको।
Fascinated by ghosts and food, and I was interested in learning more about the castle and the surrounding area.
I see. I admire your penchant.
जैसे मेरा घर चलता है उसके सपोर्ट से।
That your classwork and field guide are designed.
तो गाली देने का मन करता मेरे को कभी कभी।
It'll be the end of the year in no time. And
जाने दो बोला मैं।
well prepared for your OWLs.
इस टाइम तो हदीस पार कर दिया।
Final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
मेरे को कॉल करके बोलता है चाचा रूम बना रहा हूँ, आ रहा हूँ गेम खेलने। ये नहीं पूछना कि हेल्थ कैसा है, ये नहीं। ओ जीवन बकलोल साला। ये
To see you were paying close attention to my demonstration of the transformation spell.
Something. Expelliarmus. You need the overlook. Arresto momentum. Explain. Levioso.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
क्या ही बोलूं फिर? अरे तू क्या, मैं खुद शौक, मैं क्या बोलूं, मैं खुद समझ नहीं आ रहा था।
Hello, Gareth. So, has your aunt been taking it a bit easier on you lately?
Unfortunately, no. In fact, a few days ago, she gave me a detention. I was only testing a new recipe in a mostly empty classroom, and the fire was put out quick enough.
You don't create anything worthwhile without setting a few things on fire.
Agreed. Innovators like us are unappreciated in our time. Can't let the doubters
अरे
sway
देखो
me.
बड़े लोग आए, आरजे ब्लॉग्स
They'll forget their criticisms and the
खेलता ही
fires.
कहाँ
It'll be bigger than
हूँ अब।
butterbeer. Oh, that gives me an idea.
मैं तो छोड़ ही
Better
दिया।
write it down. Best of
क्या
luck
ना
to you.
रिया। और बताइए बड़े स्ट्रीमर राइजन ब्रो, क्या हालचाल?
Weasley's always been my favourite professor, although I've never liked transfiguring creatures.
अरे ये लोग हेलो बोल के जाने वाले बंदे।
Frankly, I'd rather leave on excursions to Hogsmeade these days. Too much to stress.
Could you remind me how the Daedalian keys work?
अरे यार नहीं ना यार।
When you spot or hear a flying key, you're to follow it back to its cabinet. Inserting it in the lock is the tricky part. I hope you follow some.
Welcome,
If you open the
Rajan,
cabinet,
welcome.
I'd love to know what you find, if anything.
La 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 la। कौन सा मिशन करना है गाइस मेरे को? ये वाला इजी, ये कर सकता हूँ मैं। ओ चला गया क्या राइजन? भाग गया। बोला ना ऐसे जाते वो लोग, और जीवन भी ऐसा है भाई। उस दिन आया हेलो बोल के चला गया। ऐसा कैसा चलेगा? तुम लोग सिर्फ हेलो बोल के जाओगे भाई। समझ सकते भाई, हम छोटे स्ट्रीमर्स हैं। ये कैसा भूत है? रिया भी बोली कि मैं क्या बोलूं अभी। हाँ रिया, जीना यहाँ मरना वहाँ, तेरे सिवा जाना कहाँ। यार मुझे भी सीखना कैसे बनाते हैं।
Hello
तो
there.
यहाँ क्या देख रहा है यार?
Hello, Hogsmeade. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use him to help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course.
कभी कभी लगता है ऐसे लाखों बर्बाद कर दिया रे उन लोग पे।
Might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves
क्या
gobbledygook.
बोलती तुम बताओ दलसुख भाई।
If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Let's head to the
Lodgok
mine.
is waiting. Should we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms.
देखिए रिया, अमित ठक्कर है,
So
अमित
I will meet
ठक्कर,
you there.
इंडियन विजर्ड। तेरे को अभी तक नहीं आया पता है क्या लेटर? अमित ठक्कर को चला गया लेटर। क्या ये बोल सकते हैं चाचा? इधर ये मेरे को पता नहीं था। सही है ना, लाखों बर्बाद कर दिया अपन इन लोग पे। गलती किया ऐसा लगता है। लॉल्स का टाइटल है ठक्कर। मैं वही बोल रहा, देख अमित ठक्कर को चला गया लेटर, तेरे को नहीं गया अभी तक। देख कहीं गुम वुम तो नहीं तेरा, कहीं तेरा उल्लू कहीं दूसरी जगह तो नहीं चला गया।
Revelio.
मेरा उल्लू ही गया अमित के पास।
Nothing better than a few pints of butterbeer.
हाँ अगर पूरा मिलाओगे तो जाता है दोनों का मिला के। दोनों कैलकुलेट करोगे तो आई थिंक सो। चार पाँच नहीं दिलसुख भाई, 3 साढ़े 3 पकड़ लो अंदाजे। 2-3 साल में।
near the catacomb.
I have some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her you know what.
3.5 तक पकड़ ही लो, 3 साढ़े 3 तक। ये पास में यहाँ से जा सकते हो। हाँ अभी तक का रिया, ये 2-3 साल का।
Close to a breakthrough. I can feel it. Can't figure out why there's such a fuss over poaching. There's enough dumb beasts for everyone.
लोग पेल के जाओ करे।
Job at Gringotts. Suit me, sitting around all day. Mind you, I suppose it could get a bit boring.
They come after me, they'll rest in 10 graves. You can feed a beast, or it can feed you. Get my meaning?
What I wouldn't give for a cup of mushroom tea.
Perhaps I'll scout around Felcroft for something to poach.
दलसुख भाई ने भी तो दिया होगा 1 के आसपास, दोनों को अगर देखो तो। दलसुख भाई आपका भी 1 के ऊपर ही होगा।
Oh, this day has gone on too long.
ओके ओके।
You ought to cut back on pudding. Mistook you for a troll the other day.
Goblins will finally rule over wizards.
Arrest them and Expelliarmus.
सही बोलो दलसुख भाई। मैंने हाँ 1.5 हो गया, मैं बोला ना 1.5 आपका 1 के ऊपर ही गया आपका भी। देखो 1.5 हो गया। इमेजिन करो इतना करने के बाद ऐसा करते हैं लोग तो साले। इससे तो कोई अच्छे स्ट्रीमर को दिया रहता तो उतना अच्छा भी लगता। पता नहीं था ऐसे निकलेंगे ये लोग। चलो ड्रैगन था बे।
This looks intriguing.
Confringo! Depulso! Revelio. Incendio. Revelio.
पता नहीं भाई क्या चीज है ये। जीना यहाँ मरना यहाँ।
I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
हेलो नीतीश भाई, स्वागत है आपका। और डर गया मैं, क्या था ये। स्वागत है आपका नीतीश भाई।
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
अरे कहाँ चला गया पत्थर। हेलो अरे देखो कौन आया। अरे फोटो नहीं भेजा। अरे अरे नीतीश भाई भेजता भेजता तेरे को। भूल गया था। सॉरी सॉरी। मेरा स्ट्रीम कंप्लीट होके भेजता है मैं तेरे को। बस पोस्ट मत कर दियो बस।
Revelio.
तेरा हो गया अल्टीमेट पुश, रैंक पुश।
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us.
भेजता है नीतीश भाई, भेजता है तेरे को, भेजता है मैं।
Perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
भेजा नीतीश देख ले.
How else did he expect goblin kind to get the helmet back?
भेजा
Seems he
तुमको.
has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited
other
others to
people
help me
to
locate the
locate
repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals. Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Armid. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, thank you, Nitish bhai.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh,
ये कौन सी भाषा है भाई?
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ?
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok.
आप आओ ना बीजीएमआई खेलते हैं.
Decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
ये राइजन तो आके चला गया वापिस.
Knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm
Why are you here, Ryzen? तुम आके चले गए, वापिस आ रहे हो.
Reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
नीतीश भाई भेजना मत किसी को यार प्लीज. ला ला ला. शादी कब है? I don't know नीतीश भाई.
Armid and I can do this.
I will await your return.
ये कौन सा गेम है चाचा मैं खेल सकता हूँ? Hogwarts Legacy है. तुम बीजीएमआई खेलो राइजन ब्रो.
Revelio.
मर्लिन स्टाइल करना था मुझे कंप्लीट, साला हो नहीं पा रहा है ना अल्लाह.
Accio.
हट भाई. गया क्या अपने आप? पता नहीं. संकी की शादी क्या? हाँ संकी की शादी है. एक मिनट गाइस. हेलो हेलो. कितना बज रहा है? 9 बजे आता मैं. हाँ 10 मिनट. अरे खत्म करते हैं टाइम हो जाएगा, 3 घंटा हो जाएगा फिर. हाँ हाँ अच्छा ठीक है। हाँ हाँ। हम लोग को भी बुलाना शादी जैसे राइजन आएगा।
The door is looking at us.
Revelio.
Some kind of spell.
Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we?
राजा कौन है तू? देखो चला गया रे बंदा। अरे बड़े लोग हैं राइजन भाई।
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
बड़े आदमी भूल गए हमें, ठीक है कोई बात। ये उल्टा डायलॉग नहीं मारना चाहिए राइजन, पता है? आप लोग बड़े लोग हो भाई, बड़े यूट्यूबर्स।
I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship.
Incendio.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
अच्छा संकी, ऐसा बड़ा आदमी बनना है तुमको? सनकी तेरे से बड़ा आदमी बनना है उसको।
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Accio! Keep your wits about you, Amit. I'll get you through this mine.
और राइजन कब खेलेगा? अरे बहुत सारे लोग हैं बे।
I deserve better than patrol duty.
Where are those plans gone? I had schematics in my hand a moment ago.
Totalis. Arrest the momentum. Expelliarmus.
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word. We're being watched by a door.
Clever.
अच्छा तो यहाँ काम कर, तू यहाँ क्या कर रहा है?
We won't get through as long as we can be seen by that eye. Incendio.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to a schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
Why you are so interested in Lord Guk now, huh?
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Thank you for making me the first object of your suspicions. Friends are now, don't
आप आओगे खेलते हैं बोलो। नहीं नीतीश भाई आज तो नहीं रे, कल खेल सकते हैं अपन, क्योंकि मैंने ना वो चार्ल्स को नहीं लगाया, क्या बोलते हैं उसको, वो फैन, उसके बिना गेम नहीं चलता है मेरा।
Ruling over wizards will be fulfilled. I feel as though I'm not alone. I'm not your best moments, I fear.
Places. Send it.
I'm waiting. Your spells glance off of me. Don't do that again, Gryffindor.
Bombard. Depulso. Confringo.
You won't stop me. You can't stop me.
तुम्हारी जात क्या स्टॉप नहीं रे?
Depulso. Bombarda. Confringo.
I will make you.
Protego. Stupefy. Defender.
Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected.
चाचा ठंड कैसा है आपके उधर? हमारे इधर नॉर्मल ठंड है राइजन ब्रो।
Incendio. Accio.
ऊपर जाने के यहाँ से ओके रन भाई, मैं जाता हूँ गेम खेल। हाँ जा जा जा। जीना यहाँ चलो गाइस, आज चाचा बड़े आदमी गेम खेलने जा रहे हैं कभी हमको स्क्वाड में। देख राइजन तुमको बोलूंगा ना गुस्सा आ जाएगा सबको। रहने दो अभी, जा जा तू स्ट्रीम कर राइजन। मैं भी जा ही रहा हूँ अभी। चलो गाइस आज के लिए इतना ही। थैंक यू फॉर वॉचिंग गाइस, सी यू टुमारो। बाय 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 दलसुख भाई, बाय बाय एवरीबॉडी, बाय बाय। तो हम कहाँ जाए चचा? अरे दलसुख भाई आपको कौन कुछ बोल रहा है? आपको कोई कुछ बोल सकता है क्या दलसुख भाई? खाओ खाओ एंजॉय। चलो बाय गाइस, थैंक यू फॉर वाचिंग गाइस, सी यू टुमारो, बाय बाय। दोपहर को मिलते हैं अपन 2 बजे, 1 बजे सॉरी 12 बजे मिलते हैं गाइस, बाय बाय।